Hello, my dear. Of course, I will be more than happy to share my experience as a flight attendant. This will probably be a three-part series because I only have 3 minutes to talk, and we're talking about a day in the life of a flight attendant. But nonetheless, I came in the 80s. I retired out in 2013. When I came into the industry, they had weight restrictions. If you did not meet those restrictions, then you were let go. You either did not make it through training because you were over the weight limit, or when you were flying and they did the weight quote check-ins, then you would be given a certain amount of time to get that together, or you'd be let go. Also, you couldn't wear like this hair and afro. When I came in, my hair's covered up now because I'm cold, y'all, but your hair could not be longer than the nape of your neck. And so things were really, really different when I came in the 80s. They have since changed because the airlines, they subsequently were sued. But nonetheless, aside from that, those restrictions, I personally absolutely enjoyed being a flight attendant, making that choice as my career. It was a good fit for me for a variety of reasons. I don't like to be restricted. I don't like to be confined by office walls. I like to, be free flowing and naturally, just being able to move. And I'm that way in general. That's my personality. I'm that way in relationships too. I like space. I don't like to be restricted, or quote controlled or anything like that. So it was a great fit for me for that reason. Also, because I have always been a people person. Definitely enjoyed meeting thousands of people in my career. So that was another thing that I enjoyed. And of course, I enjoyed traveling and, like I said, being unrestricted. So it was an amazing career for me. It is not necessarily for everyone, but for me, it worked. There is the flip side of it, which is what you saw in the clip that you commented on, the unruly passengers, which they have always existed. It is not new. It's just that because of social media, it's more exposed. Those things have always existed. I had a coworker that was thrown across the plane by a man back in the 90s. So we're just seeing it more, for obvious reasons, cell phones and cameras and whatnot. So with that being said, this is, like I said, part one. I'm going to have to come back with part two, talk about our training and our primary job as a flight attendant, which some people may not know or realize, including the job of an air marshal, which some people may not realize. So I'll come back in part two with part two to talk about that.